cats, what it do? We are back with Matthew L. Walker,
What's up,
the
y'all?
amazing actor and music artist. How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
Welcome to the show. I'm doing
Thanks for
just
having
dandy.
me.
Thank ya.
Yeah.
So, where are you from? I see you got a Hornets hat on.
Nah, don't worry about the Hornets hat. I'm from Sacramento, California.
Sacramento in the house.
916. This is just my hat. My good luck hat when I first moved out here.
Why is it your good luck hat?
I don't know. I just remembered everything I had on, and this was one of the hats I had, so I saved it.
So now you have to tell us what happened when you had this hat on. Do you remember exactly?
I mean, I was just driving. It was that long 6-hour drive from Sacramento with all my stuff in the back, and just video recording, the road, and just thinking about like how my life could change. You know what I'm saying? So
love that moment. So how long have you been out here in LA?
About 5 years.
How you like it here compared to Sacramento?
I feel like it's a lot more opportunity, to expand. In Sacramento was kind of hard because it was only like a couple auditions.
For acting?
Yeah, for acting, couple auditions a month. But here it's like, boom, every week I'm getting multiple. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about your acting career. Have you had an agent, and like what work have you done so far?
I had an agent for a small amount of time, but I realized like I was getting more work on my own. Mostly everything I done was on my own. I was in a film recently called Grandma's House. It's with Loretta Devine, Flex Alexander, a lot of people in it.
When is that coming out?
Well, it had a theater release in AMC theaters in April this year, April 2017. So it's coming to Netflix soon.
Oh, you guys. He was here on Ali and Callie show, and he's also going to be on Netflix. Gotta check it out. It's called Grandma's House.
Yeah, Grandma's House.
Grandma's House. What is that about? That just already sounds funny.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the old, the Soul Food movie. Just like, just with the grandma, everybody gravitating over to grandma. She's like the one that keeps everybody, the family together. And, every family goes through, the good times and the bad times, but the grandma's the one that keeps the family together, and that's kind of what it reminds me of.
And what was your character in the movie?
My character was a bad influence.
Yeah,
there was a high school kid trying to go to college, and our crew was trying to get him to go the wrong direction, but he was trying to stay the right path, and we didn't believe in that way. So yeah.
Hey, that sounds like a fun role to play. How do you prepare for your acting roles?
A lot of rap music.
Okay, to like get in the state of mind.
Depending on what role I'm doing, but normally if I'm doing something like that, it's like a Tupac. I'm listening to a lot of Tupac or something like that.
Is that your personality, or are you like completely different from like the bad influence? You can be honest.
Yeah, I'm completely different. I have a lot of friends that's that way, but I mean, I'm completely different.
So you said you booked more work on your own as opposed to having an agent. Why is that so, do you think?
I feel that through my connections, through meeting, whether it's directors, celebrities, working on small projects, and those people, came up and started to do bigger projects. I just feel like keeping in contact with all the people that I originally worked with or met, they helped me more than, agents and managers.
Do you think that's the way to go for anyone who's interested in getting into acting, just like networking? Or
I mean, I feel like it's a start. Like, I don't feel like you have to depend on an agent or manager. They actually help you, but I feel like if you, can do everything on your own, they should only be like a bonus or a cherry on top. They shouldn't be like the original drive for you to make it.
Yeah, like the only source of you getting work.
Yeah.
Okay. So what inspired you to pursue your acting career? And you're also a music artist. What inspired you to do those two career paths?
Well, acting, it started when I was young. I was real shy, so I never thought I would be an actor. So I was more of a behind the scenes. Like, I would write scripts for my little brothers. My little brothers were the ones that was more active and not shy. So I would write the stories for my family, and I would videotape it, and we would do commercials, and I would write like cartoon stories, all types of stuff. And then I worked at a movie theater when I was 16. And I would just sit in the movie theaters on my lunch breaks and on my breaks, and I would just watch, and I would just be in awe, like, man, that's going to be me one day, eating the popcorn, and just that's what kind of drove me to it. I think senior year, I got a little more confidence. I dated, like, the prom queen, and my football was popping. I was like a star, so that's what gave me more confidence to, break out of my shy zone, and then it was...
It's a wrap.
Yeah,
that sounds like a really good plot for a movie. Like, I could see you like in the theater, like, oh, I want to be like this now, and then you like
for
climb
real.
up. I like that, prom
Yeah.
king. Okay, so tell us about your music.
Well, music, that's another thing. That's still one thing that I was real shy about music. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want anybody to know I was doing music. I would be like singing in the shower, singing to myself.
Why do you think you were so shy?
Because it's something brand new for me. Like
Okay.
with acting, I was doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I felt more confident in it. But with music, it's like, I don't know. I just felt like I didn't know if I was good enough. I never did
Okay.
vocal lessons. I never did any of that. So I think I had a Tumblr one day. I made a Tumblr, and I started doing music on there, and I had like over 200 fans, but none of them were friends or family. They were all strangers.
Sometimes it's like that, though.
Yeah.
Your biggest supporters will not be anyone you know.
Right,
unfortunately.
Right.
But yeah.
So that made me, know maybe I got something, and now I'm finally, trying to go for it.
Okay, do you have any music projects out right now that we can go listen to?
Not up right now, but actually I'm going to the studio after this. So I got like three songs, that I'm almost done with, and I wrote like almost 30 songs in the last month. So
Very, very good.
I got some stuff.
Do you
coming.
have like a release date in mind so we can stop you and like?
Yeah, I'm shooting for the end of July. So I'm shooting for the end of July,
Okay.
and I'll have my stuff up and ready
That's
to go.
what's up. So is
Yeah.
it going to be under your acting name or a different artist?
You
name?
know what? I'm still making that decision. If I do my music name is Walkelz. It's WALKELZ.
Where'd you get that name from?
Well, that's what all my friends called me in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, we always called each other by last names, and my last name's Walker, so I don't know why they call me Walkelz. So,
So, I always ask my guests on the show, give me a moment where something happened to you and you were like, wow, that's God speaking to me and he's telling me to do something, or giving you confirmation, or like moving you in a different direction. Do you have a story you can share with us?
my story is probably right before I moved out here. I got in a little trouble, and my mom was like, "You need to go to LA and pursue your dream, or else." So basically, I always listen to my mom. So
Mom knows best. She
Yeah.
knows you better than you know yourself. It's a little creepy.
yeah,
right?
I think I just packed up out here. I think I only had like $300 to my name. My rent was paid. I paid in advance, but I only had like $300. And I just packed all my stuff in the back, and I just moved out here and grinded and made it happen.
That's amazing. I love asking people why they decided to move to LA, because everyone has that moment where it's just like, I have to do this. So, sometimes it takes something a little negative to happen to get you off your booty. And now you're here and you're turning up and you're in all these amazing movies. So watch out for Matt. What else do you have coming up?
What else I got coming up? I got a movie I'm doing this month. It's with a director. His name is Josh Smart. He has a movie coming out, and I'm actually starring in the movie, so it's going to be pretty exciting.
Can you tell us the name of it? Or no?
Not yet. I can't tell the name of it. But
Okay.
you just look out for me. I'll post the updates when everything.
Can I ask you a question
Yeah.
for the actors out there? Because, I dibble and dabble in acting, and I never, fully commit to it because I'm all over the place. But for me, it's very difficult to memorize lines. Can you give us a secret? Like, how do you memorize your lines? Or
Alright, so this is what I do. So basically, for music and for acting, because I have a horrible memory when it comes to, creativity and all that stuff. So basically what I do is I read the script to myself, and I read it in different voices. So if it's me and a female, I'll read it in my voice, and then I'll read it in a female's voice, but I'm recording it, and I'll listen to it over and over and over and over until I
good
memorize
idea.
it.
So you record it
I
and then
record
just.
it every time. Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that? That's a very good idea.
Yeah, and that's how I do my music. If I come out with some music, come up with an idea, I'll just record myself, and I'll just go over it, and then after that, I can go back to that video and I can edit my writing, and that's how I do that. Yeah.
Thank you for that advice. I give everyone hugs on the show.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Appreciate
Thanks for stopping by the show and
No
sharing
problem.
your
Thanks for
journey
having
with
me.
us. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll put up Matt's social media information so you can follow him. And yes, work. Thank you for watching the Ali and Callie show. Bye, guys.